The car industry, from manufacturing to dealerships, has historically been male-dominated. But now it's no surprise that, at least in the Pacific Northwest, things are looking a little different. The Harnish Auto family, home to 5 area dealerships, places an importance on female leadership. And here to share more, used car manager Olivia Reynolds and sales manager Kristen Haar. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
I love this girl power on the couch this morning. Can you both share about your journey into the auto industry that, you know, we did talk about, obviously sometimes is so male dominated?
Yeah, most definitely. When I first started, I was just getting out of a golf career, actually. I played golf at Washington State University, and I was just interning at the Harnish Auto family. Have family that's in the business. Shannon Harnish is actually my aunt.
Wow.
My grandpa Keith Harnish actually was the one that originally started the dealership. And I was just interning, actually interviewing a bunch of other places. I'm like, I'll stay in golf. And then everywhere I looked, I was going to work every day, and I'm like, the culture here is great, the people are great. Why would I look anywhere else? So then that's when I started working there full time.
That's amazing. What about you, Kristen?
I actually started out in healthcare. I was going to Central wanting to be a nurse, and there's a bunch of stuff that happened in my life where I had to move back home, and so I ended up I was like a CNA at the time trying to get my nurses. But my mom actually worked at our Subaru store, and she was like, this is it matches your personality perfect, you should really try it. And I was like, car sales though? Like, I don't know if I want to do that. And I actually interviewed with one of our sales managers at our GMC store. I came back a couple of times, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. And
Wow.
I was on the sales floor originally. For quite a few years. I went down into our internet department, worked with Michelle Owen for quite some time, and then I actually got promoted to run that department, and then I ended up running that department along with our service scheduling department that schedules for all of our stores down south. And then from there I went into finance, and now I'm a sales manager, so it's been great.
Boom.
Yeah.
Look at you guys. I love this. And Olivia, Harnish Auto Family is a women-owned business. So how important is that ownership and leadership with shaping, you know, the company culture like you were talking about?
For sure. Shannon, I mean, her big thing in our whole just kind of motto at Harnish Auto Family's people matter, and her being a single mom when she was raising my cousin Haley, and working at the Harnish Auto Family, she just did such a good job of instilling, like, building a legacy, making an impact. But also, I think as well, like, being a woman in the auto industry is an amazing thing. You have awesome advantage of terms of what you're working with people, with customer service. I mean, ultimately it's a people business, so getting to make an impact every day with people through customer service, providing good experiences, it's really special.
That is. And what role do you think women will play in the future if we're looking ahead with the automotive industry?
Every year we see more and more women join the automotive industry, and it's awesome. I mean, there's just so many different positions that are available. There's so many different roles that people can fill, and women just, in my opinion, really rock what they're doing in the automotive industry, but in just a lot of industries in general. So we just love to see more and more women, and I think customers love to see that too.
Definitely.
When you go to buy a car, being a woman, I'd love to work with a woman. So it's just kind of really sweet that we see more and more of that every year.
I totally agree. I get nervous sometimes, and I always bring my dad, and I don't know why, because it's not like he's muscle or intimidating at all, but I just bring him. So now it's nice to know. For both of you guys, it seems so important, you know, obviously to see women in these roles. So do you also agree with me that it can be intimidating, you know, process, Kristen?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we get women that come in all the time that are specifically wanting to work with another woman. I think that there's like some type of factor as a woman that we just kind of approach things a little bit differently. But generally within Harnish Auto Family, I'd say that we're more customer service based over anything. I mean, the people matter. So we definitely try to set an example for car sales in general. Like, we want to provide a great experience from not only you coming in to purchase a car, but through service, and then also throughout your ownership. So it's really important for us. So if that's what you prefer, we'll absolutely do that for you. But I do think women have a nice little touch on things, and not to say we do things better, but maybe.
We'll just leave that right there. And who are the women in your life too that inspired you to follow this path and shape your journey too?
Oh, you know, I mean, we'll start off obviously with Shannon. I have never met a woman that is, I mean, so capable in my life. She's been there for me when I've gone through some serious stuff in my life, and it's so it's great to really see somebody that actually puts effort and care into the little people in their companies, right? So Shannon Harnish, Haley Harnish, as you mentioned earlier, her and Laura Johnson have been big helps for me as I've been progressing through my career. They know everything. It's the craziest experience. You'll ask them a question, they're like, oh yeah, this, and I'm just like, how? Like, how do you know this? But I'll say that my biggest inspiration throughout my journey has been who is now my predecessor in the internet department. It's been Caitlin Selecki. I just seeing her growth and her ability to actually like listen and take coaching, and how much she has grown in the position that she's in now, it just makes me want to keep on going, and I adore her. So I'm really happy that she's where she's at now.
Wow. Y'all, please come back anytime. I love this energy. Thank you so much for being here and telling us about the dealership.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And to find a location near you or more on the Harnish Auto Family, go to the website that you see right there on your screen, harnishautofamily.com.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by Harnish Auto Family.